referral, all for a $0 monthly premium. Take advantage of $0 copays on Tier 1 and 2 prescriptions, insulin for a $35 copay or less, a vision exam for a $0 copay, and a $300 allowance for glasses or contacts. Plus, up to $200 in credits every year to buy over-the-counter products. Annual enrollment ends December 7th. Call United Healthcare now about the AARP Medicare Advantage Freedom Plus plan.
NBC4 News at 11 a.m. starts now.
Now at 11, a heads up if you or someone you know is headed to the airport. New international travel restrictions kick in today. It's part of the plan to keep the Omicron variant in check. Good morning and thank you for being with us, everybody. I'm Michael Brownlee. NBC4's Tony Ginyard has more now from LAX.
Airline passengers clutching round-trip tickets to international destinations will have less time to take a required COVID viral test to get back into the U.S.
That's so stressful then.
Starting today, the 3-day COVID testing window for travelers entering the U.S. from another country has been pared down to just 1 day.
2 days would be fine because you don't have to, hassle anything. But 1 day, it's quite narrow.
Proof of a negative COVID viral test must be presented to enter the states, the change made to better detect cases of the Omicron variant. Taking a connecting flight or a flight with a layover will further complicate the process. Bottom line, international travelers need to make sure their COVID test does not expire.
Especially if it's just the antigen test that's needed, then it's really doable. The PCR test, if that's required within 24 hours, that would be very difficult for other countries to do. So.
The clock starts ticking once you take the test. Logistics become an issue.
It's hard. It's really hard for people who come from far away and have multiple legs in their trip. It's just very hard to plan their COVID test and the results need to come in and stuff like that.
We met Angela Cole at the Tom Bradley International Terminal at LAX waiting to catch a flight to Sweden. Her take on the revised COVID testing timeline to enter the States?
It's doable, but it has become difficult.
The CDC has a list of frequently asked questions on its website, a resource you might want to consider reviewing before your return flight. At LAX, Tony Ginyard, NBC4 News.
Now, even though new travel restrictions are in place, some health officials say the Omicron variant appears to be less dangerous than Delta. Here's what Dr. Anthony Fauci said on CNN yesterday.
Though it's too early to really make any definitive statements about it, thus far it does not look like there's a great degree of severity to it.
And this just in, the LA County Department of Public Health says a college student who returned after traveling to the East Coast has tested positive for the Omicron variant. We'll have more on this later today. Breaking news, Kentucky Derby winner Medina Spirit collapsed and died during a workout at Santa Anita. So far, no cause of death, but there are early indications it was a heart attack. The 3-year-old colt will now undergo a full necropsy. Medina Spirit has been at the center of controversy since testing positive for a steroid that's not allowed on race days. Now, trainer Bob Baffert denied accusations that he drugged the horse, saying he got into its system by way of a topical ointment. Happening here today, Beverly Hills police are stepping up security around the city, which is in response to a recent uptick in violent crimes that we have seen smash and grabs, follow home robberies, and the killing of an 81-year-old woman. NBC4's Michelle Weiss live in Beverly Hills to show us what's new in Beverly Hills.